The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Ishares 20-year Treasury bond ETF with the ticker symbol TLT. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I'm back doing TLT weekly videos on Saturday because of a large request. So let's take a look at TLT after a break. So basically, we had a little double top right here and prices sold off. So is this back to being super bearish for TLT, or is this just a pullback and we're going to see higher prices? Well, let's go over the price action. Overall, prices are just pretty much going inside this range pattern right here. It's only two tests on the top side and two tests on the bottom, so it's not confirmed fully yet because we can just break it right here at the $9,900 levels acting as support, and then the 109 levels acting as resistance. So market structure tells me if we go from the highs, we go back to the lows. That's what we did, and then we go back up to the highs. So that's a range. However, that doesn't happen all the time. We don't have to go back all the way up there, especially if there's a other market structure in play that can have a stronger force to it. So for example, this is a downtrend, so why should we just bounce right here and go higher when the downtrend is still in play? We could just break it and go lower. So there's a bias to this chart, so that's telling me that if you buy here, it could be kind of risky. So basically, we had a double top. You can see that prices had a high right here. We went down, we went up again, and then we went down. So it's a double top, and we're selling off again. So basically, it looks like price action can do two things. Well, obviously, you can do a lot of things, but most likely, these are the scenarios that's going to play out. So this is the downtrend right here that I'm referring to. So normally, when we break a channel, we usually go back down to retest the lows in the form of two attempts or two legs. So this was the first attempt, and we went up again. Then this is the second attempt. So this second attempt fails to reach these lows. We can see a massive move up like this in this type of leg right here. So this leg would be recreated, maybe something like that. Now, however, since the second leg is still in play, meaning the second attempt lower is still in play, if we just break the lows at the 99.98 level with conviction, meaning we don't just tap it and we go back up. If we break it with strong bars that start printing, then we're going to probably fill in this gap right here and then retest these lows. So that's how I'm looking at it. If we bounce from here and we get back above the EMA, let me go and clear the drawings. So if we do something like this right here, imagine this is the EMA curling back up. So if prices bounce from this level and it holds the EMA, then that'd be a good attempt to probably go back to retest these highs. So that's how I would be looking at this if I was going to be taking a position. As right now, TLT most likely is just going to continue to sell off lower. That's just the bias, especially stocks and everything. Equities aren't really looking good this year. Also, just like 2022, we're not really seeing the uptrend take place. We're just seeing some sideways chop and more correction to the downside. So basically, this chart is nearing support at the 99.50 level. Let's see what happens when we get there. If we break it with conviction, we're definitely going to go back down to retest these lows and fill in this gap that was created. If we bounce and we get back above the EMA, then we're going to be going back up to retest these highs at the 108, 109 level. So that's everything on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. And here is the macro structure, pretty much down. And you can see that we had a breakout of this downtrend channel right here. This fits pretty good against price action, and we're having a hard time getting above this EMA. You can see that we got rejected here, and we got rejected here. So price action is finding a lot of resistance near this EMA. It cannot bounce from it. It just breaks above it and barely stays above it before selling off again. So that's a bearish sign. Also, you can see this level right here at the 109, 110 level was a previous breakout point. And you can see that when prices broke outside of it, we had a lot of red bars print on the chart. Prices came back up to retest it, got rejected once, and then it got rejected twice. So there was 2 attempts to try to break through it, and it fails. So if the market does something twice and it can't get through it, most likely it's going to do the opposite, which is go down in this case. So it's looking like it wants to come back down to these lows, but I would be worried about that support incoming at that 98, 99 level. So let's see what happens there. If it's cleared, we're going back down to retest these lows. If it's not cleared and we get a good bounce, there's a good chance it comes back up to retest this level once again. So price action, you know, it likes to bounce between levels. If it can't break through it, it's going to go test the other level. If it can't break through that one, it's going to go test the other level. So it keeps on testing or bouncing from these levels, support and resistance. Let's take a look at the potential downside for TLT. Well, there's a lot of support at this 88 level, and then a lot of support at the 82, 81 levels. So pretty much the all-time lows is a strong support, and then the 88, 89. So basically, let's take a look at, see if we can get down to these lows of the downtrend at the high 80s. There is strong support there. If we break it, then we're gonna have to be looking for the low 80s. As right now, prices are still trending down. This is not looking like an uptrend to me as right now. It's looking like a correction. So in the grand scheme of things, you can see how this pullback, if we do a fib retracement from this high point to the low point, prices only pull back 23.6%. So that's a very small, you know, movement in the grand scheme of things, which is down. So this is still looking like a pullback, and I'll be looking for lower prices. So that's all I have for TLT this week, Saturday, and I'll give you guys an update next week, Saturday. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.